So this is my reading journal. I got it from Papier. I don't know. I just thought it was so cute and I got it to say Audrey Jessie and then reading journal. So I'm going to give you a little tour of it. First, I have this page. It just says Audrey's Reading Journal 2024 Reading Records. I think I'm gonna do something else on this. I don't love how it looks, but that's what it looks like right now. Then I have my 2024 reading goals. A lot of this I got from Rachel Catherine. I'll link her video down below. She had a lot of inspiration for me. So these are my reading goals. It just says read more memoirs, use the library more, read more self-help, read 100 books, and don't rush through books, enjoy my books more. And then over here is my reading goal of 100. And then I did it so I fill in these little squares. Right now I've read 10. And then I did a little color thing so I can see the colors relate to the genre. So I have thriller, romance, nonfiction, fantasy, and literary fiction. So I think it's just kind of fun. I can see what colors I've done. Over here is my monthly tracker. This is just going to be like a bar graph of how many books I've read. So right now I only have January, but I'll see with the rest of the month. And then over here is just a fun little game to play. I have A to Z, so I'm just trying to fill out the titles I've read and see if I can read titles starting with the whole alphabet. Right now I have a couple in, but I know it's gonna get harder. Over here I have a book bucket list. This is kind of like bingo, but I want to fill them all in. So I just have some random stuff in here. I have read a novella, reread, library book, read a book that's 800 pages, read a thrifted book, which I've already done, read a LGBTQ plus book, read a blue book, read a book in one day, which I've already done, read a debut novel, fully annotate a book, read a book with mental health, read a historical fiction, read a book that's set in summer, read a memoir, which I've already done, complete a book series, title that's over 10 letters, read a yellow book, read a holiday romance, read a hockey romance, read a recommendation, so if my friend or family member or someone I know recommends me it, read a book that has a cat in it, read a self-help book, read a red book, read Enemies to Lovers, and written by an author from Michigan because I live in Michigan. So this is just a fun little game. I got it from Rachel Catherine again, but I did change up some of the prompts to do what I want. Over here we have my DNF graveyard. Just ignore that I had RIR here. Sorry about that. But I'm just going to write down when I DNF a book. I thought it was super cute. Over here is my Hall of Fame, so all my 5-star books from 2024. I do have one already, so I'm just going to print those out and put those on there when I have them. Over here is my book of the year for 2024, so I'll just write down each month what my favorite book is, and then eventually I'll have a winner. Over here is my series to finish. Right now I'm in the middle of the Maid series. Harry Potter, Addicted Calloway, and The Lunar Chronicles, which I'm almost done with. I'm actually reading Winter right now. And then I left this page blank because I know that there's going to be more series. Over here, I actually got this idea from Sarah Caroli. I'll link her video down below as well. So these are the 24 books I want to read in 2024. I've read one of them so far, and then I printed all the covers because I thought that was really beautiful. So here are the 24 books that I want to read in 2024. I have Assassin's Blade, Binding 13, If We Were Villains, King of Scars, The Handmaid's Tale, Flawless, The Atlas Six, Bride, Just for the Summer, Tangled Up in You, Billy Summers, White Oleander, Hush Hush, The Nanny, Life's Too Short, Masters of Death, Hunger Games, The Woman in Me, which I've already read, Vicious, Out on a Limb, and The Likely Event, Reckless. Reckless as in by Alfie Silver, Reckless. Love Redesigned, and Dance of Thieves. So some of them are going to be new releases and some of them are already out. Over here I have my January. So I just did a cute little design. And then I decided, since this was a 5-star book, I wrote a little bit about it. I did like the title, the author, the genre, how many pages it is, the start date, the end date, my favorite quote, favorite character, favorite scene, and then some thoughts on it. Then I decided that I wasn't actually done, so there's January, but then this is more of just like a yearly thing. So this is my physical TBR that I own. I kind of tried to make it look like the bookshelf that I have. I know it's kind of like not proportional at all, but that's what I have. I'm going to color them in when I read them. And then I know throughout this year I'll have some more buys that will add to my physical TBR, so I'm just going to put them on these bookshelves. And then finally, this is my monthly statistics. I love how this page turned out. It might be my favorite. So up here I have all the months, and then on the sides this is total books read, total pages, physical books, Kindle books, Libby Books, which is a library app, library books, BookSpot, and then my total physical TBR. So I'll kind of see how that changes throughout the month, and then I have a total. I'm planning on doing more. If you want me to do an update in the middle of the year or something like that, just let me know. I am in love with it. I love it so much. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.